Your Honor, I hope that we can get through this quickly. I had planned to get in a round of golf with your husband this afternoon. Our tea time is at 1 o'clock.
As soon as Mrs. Homemaker arrives, we will get started. Speaking of Mrs. Homemaker, she has arrived. Have a seat, Mrs. Homemaker. Our forensic psychologist has a very important meeting this afternoon, so we must be done by lunch. I said have a seat. And we are here on the Bruiser versus Homemaker case, and this is on plaintiff's motion to take your children, so that he does not have to pay you child support. I'm sorry, Mr. Smurf, I meant to say. We are here on the plaintiff's motion for custody and child support. Doctor, will you tell the court the results of your forensic psychological custody evaluation?
Of course, Your Honor. As you know, these high-conflict custody cases are never easy to figure out. Thank goodness this county only depends on me and my personal friends to do these evaluations. Cases like these are the tough ones to get around the true evidence and data in order to get the results Mr. Smurf wants.
No problem. You know that the family court judges have perfected the ability to ignore evidence for the right conclusion, so let's hear your findings.
The father's test results showed that he has narcissistic borderline personality features and a significantly high life score. This suggests that the father cannot be trusted. Thank goodness, my creativity with the numbers is what pays my bills. That being said, my professional opinion is that this father is honest, easy to talk to, and just an all-around good guy. Not to mention that he has a great golf game and a lot of money. On the other hand, the mother's profile shows that she was honest while completing her psychological tests. The mother's test results demonstrated a pattern consistent with a victim of domestic violence. However, my manipulation of the numbers and Your Honor's ability to play dumb allows me to present to the court that I believe that the mother is bipolar, anxious, and paranoid. She seems to exaggerate things like thinking that her ex-husband is out to get her and can be harmful to her and their children.
You have outdone yourself on this one. Tell me more about the mother's tendency to exaggerate, or in my court, I like to refer to that as lying.
Why, certainly. It is as if you read my mind. For example, I met with the father first and he told me about an incident that had occurred during their marriage where the mother became so angry with him that Miss Homemaker hit herself in the head with a frying pan.
Oh, you have to be kidding. What would give this mother the right to abuse the family's cookware? That frying pan had to be part of the marital assets. I'll see to it that we deduct the cost of the pan from the mother's equitable distribution.
During the mother's interview, she tried to convince me that in the past, Mr. Bruiser hit her in the head with a frying pan. The children also told me about similar abuse, but the children would have to be coached to use such advanced words such as frying pan, hit, and hurt. Needless to say, we never believe the children anyway. What do they know? So, back to the mother. The mother also showed me records from the hospital and photographs of the 42 staples in her head, but could not prove that she did not do this to herself.
So, I'm curious to know, with such distorted thinking and lies, how can she be a good parent?
That frying pan must have done a number on this mother, because she has a hard time answering my questions. All she wanted to do was talk about her children and her perceptions of abuse.
Oh, good heavens. I'm so glad that you have found the seed of truth in this. Speaking of truth, my mind is telling me that it is almost time for lunch. What are your recommendations for the court?
I have been paid to say that the mother is bipolar, and she has shown that she is willing to take extreme measures to prove that the abuse occurred. Therefore, it is my professional opinion that this mother should never see the children again.
This court is ample evidence to rule on this matter. Listen carefully. The evidence shows that this mother has been the primary caretaker of these children for their entire lives, and has a loving relationship with her children. In contrast, the evidence shows that the father is a nut. However, through the eyes of this court, it is the father that is no wonderful parent and worthy of full legal and physical custody. Since Mrs. Homemaker caused this mess, she will only have supervised visitation with her children. She will pay the father's attorney fees and inflated child support. Since the mother will no longer have her children, she should be able to hold down 2 jobs, live without a home or car, and she will go to jail if she cannot pay.
Your Honor, I don't mean to be disrespectful, but I need to leave soon. If you could just place in the order that the mother owes me $20,000 for my evaluation, then I think we can adjourn.
Thank you, Doctor. Mrs. Homemaker, we are done. Oh, looky here. Mr. Smurf has the order sitting on my desk prepared for me. That Mr. Smurf is something else. Once again, Doctor, I thank you for making my job so easy.
Your Honor, thank you for getting us out of here in time for my tea time. We can discuss this case more at the Mountain House this weekend.